Okay, so are you the one who is tired of seeing your device getting heated up while gaming? Then today we have an ultimate solution for that. We all know it's summers now, and if you are more into gaming, you guys must have faced a lot of heating issues with your devices. So I started to test this Oneplus official cooler, and it's really amazing. It can help you a lot if you are a hardcore gamer. I do a lot of gaming of 3 to 4 hours every day, and my latest Oneplus 11, due to heating issues, I used to encounter a lot of lags and frame drops. But since the day I have purchased this gadget, I don't see any kind of heating issues on my device. The device remains pretty cool throughout the entire gaming session. So let's talk about this Oneplus cooler, its benefits, and we'll also tell you a few things which I don't like about this gadget. So without wasting any more time, let's start the video. First, talking about the box and box content. So this is the box, and the pricing on official Oneplus forum is around 3,299 rupees. Here you can see it says Oneplus 18 watt freezing point phone cooler. Towards the bottom side you get to see a cooler image, and if you see behind, there are some specifications mentioned. By the way, it supports maximum 18 watt and minimum 10 watt. If you use 18 watt adapter or higher, it can deliver its best performance. And if you use 10 watt charger, it will give you suboptimal performance, not at its best. So talking about the box content, soon you open the box, you'll get to see this cooler itself. Beneath that there's a user manual, and after that there's a USB to Type-C cable. Quite a weird thing seeing it for the first time. Oneplus have provided this white color cable instead of that red color. So you only get to see these three things: user manual, a cable, and cooler itself. So if you open it for the first time, there will be a filming which you need to remove. As I told you guys, I have been using this gadget from a long time now, so I had already removed it. The entire unit is made up of plastic, and it has this matte finishing texture which gives a premium feel. The color profile of this cooler is quite good, which is the combination of red, white and black. But remember one thing before making a purchase, it's quite heavy and huge, which weighs around 209 grams. And you'll obviously need some time to get used to it while being attached on your device. And talking about ports, so there is only one port on this device, that is for giving the power supply to the cooler. On the top side, there's a switch by which you can change the modes from low, medium and high. And there's a small LED in the center which can give you a few indications. Like if you're using 18 watt input, this LED will glow red color. If you use 10 watt charger, it will glow in blue color. And there are also some additional protection, also known as fan jam protection. If cooling plates stop working, the blue light will flash twice in 1 second, and if the air inlet or air outlet gets blocked, still you'll see blue light flashing, but this time it will be more faster, like once in 0.2 seconds. And I personally don't have any kind of complaints related to fitting. It fits perfectly fine on my Oneplus and other Oneplus smartphones. Though if you have a smaller device, I won't recommend you to buy this product because its size is quite huge and even it weighs a lot. On my Oneplus 11, it took me a while to get used to it because I play 4-finger gyro and I mostly use this gadget while gaming only. And initially I was a bit uncomfortable, but later got used to it. Also, we did perform throttling test on our Oneplus 11. We kept the device completely charged and the temperature was also normal, which was around 31 degrees Celsius before starting the test. And the test was performed with 100 thread up to 30 minutes. As I said, both the devices were completely charged. So after the test was completed, the device which is having cooler attached, their maximum temperature only reached up to 36.5 degrees Celsius. Towards the bottom side it was 33 and the battery drain was only 7%. But the device on which we did not attach the cooler, there the maximum temperature which we noticed was around 44 degrees Celsius towards the top side, and towards the bottom side it was 41 degrees Celsius. 40.8 actually. And the battery drain was also 9%. So here you can see a clear difference in the CPU throttling test while using Oneplus cooler. And later we also performed extreme wildlife test. Here also we started the devices when they were at 100%, and if you see the device temperature, both the devices had the similar temperature, which was around 31 degrees Celsius. And in both these tests, ambient temperature was around 28 and 29 degrees Celsius. So after the test was completed, you can see the stability percentage on the device where we have attached the cooler is 99.4. Without cooler, their stability percentage was 43.2. And the maximum temperature which we noticed with cooler was around 40 degrees Celsius. Without cooler, it was around 43 degrees Celsius. Bottom side with cooler 38 degrees Celsius. and bottom side without cooler it was 43 degrees Celsius. Also you can see the graph of stress test, which is quite stable on the device where we have connected the cooler. Device with cooler, minimum FPS was 16 and maximum FPS was 27. On the other hand, device without cooler, their minimum FPS was 4 and the maximum was 26. So you can see a huge noticeable difference with and without cooler. And OnePlus cooler also have this smart hall sensor which automatically turns on when clipped to the phone. Okay, now let's start with a gaming test. So we'll be playing few TDMs here. I'll be using my OnePlus 11. Right now let me show you the ambient temperature once. So ambient temperature is around 26.5, which will note it down before I forget. So ambient temperature is 26.5 before starting the game, and first we'll be doing without cooler, later we'll be doing with cooler. We'll see how much this cooler controls the heating on our OnePlus 11. So device temperature is around 28.4 towards the top side, and towards the bottom side also it's similar. Battery is 100% right now. We'll play few TDMs in highest graphic settings available. I'm not playing full BGMI match because BGMI is too laggy and it's not at all worth playing full match solo. So we have started the game and we'll start the stopwatch also. We'll play 2-3 TDMs and then we'll see. After every TDM we'll monitor the device temperature without cooler. So let me show you the graphic settings first. If we go to settings, graphics, if you play in Ultra HD then it will only give 40 FPS, but we'll play in HDR plus Extreme, that will give us 60 FPS and the graphics will also be good. So let's start first TDM, and I'll also update you guys about the frame drop if I get to see without the cooler. That usually happen when device heats up. Okay, so after almost 6 minutes of gaming, let's see the device temperature towards the top side. I can feel the device is getting warmed up. It's around 35 degrees Celsius, and towards the bottom side, it's 33. So 35 and 33 degrees Celsius after first TDM. So we have done gaming for almost 7 minutes now. Let's play another TDM. So after 13 minutes of gaming we have done, and the device temperature is around 36 now. It haven't gone much high. Towards the bottom side it's 35. So 36 and 35, let's play another TDM. So this would be the last TDM. Okay, so we did gaming for almost 19 minutes, and now with final TDM it's 36.6 is the temperature. So after 19 minutes of gaming, the temperature have gone up to 36.6 degrees Celsius towards the top side, and towards the bottom side it's around 35.7. So 35.7, this is without cooler. So now you can see the battery drain after 20 minutes, 19 minutes I mean to say, it's 2% battery drain we have seen while using the device without cooler. The more device heats up, it will drain more battery and you'll see lags in the game. But I did not notice any kind of lags with 36 degrees Celsius. It's close to 37, you can consider 37 because it's 36.6 degrees Celsius. So now I'll let the device cool down, and once it is cooled down, meanwhile I'll also charge the device, and after that we'll do another gaming test, which will be again 3 TDMs, so that we'll get an idea how much this gadget controls the heating of our OnePlus 11. Okay, so we are back now. We have charged our device to 100% once again. Let me show you the device temperature, which is close to 29 degrees Celsius. Previously we started with 28.7. Right now it's 29 towards the top side, and towards the bottom side it's 30. So not much of difference. Stopwatch we have reset, and now let's connect the cooler. I'll be using the max speed of these fans, and now let's launch the game. So tapping on start. So here you can see we'll be switching to max speed of the fans on this cooler, and now let's start the gaming.
First point for the red team.
Target down. Kill. Target down.
One thing you will notice after attaching this cooler, now the FPS is constant and it's not going below 59 or 58.
Expired. Dead. Enemy down. Dead. Clear. Enemy down. Clear. Reloading. Enemy down.
Okay, so we have completed the first TDM, and now let me show you the temperature of the device. So if we see the top side temperature, you can see it's 34.5 degrees Celsius. On previous TDM which we did without cooler, there it was 35 degrees Celsius, and towards the bottom side that was 33, and here towards the bottom side it's same 33. Not much of cooling to be seen right now, but I doubt it will exceed 35 degrees Celsius. We'll start another one.
The blue team has scored.
Enemy down. No mercy. Expired. Enemy down. Kill. Reloading.
Killing spree for the red team.
Kill. You're losing the game.
The red team.
Okay, after 2 TDMs you can see the device temperature, it is 33.2 degrees Celsius. Initially it got heated up, but later due to the cooler temperature have gone down. You can see it's now towards the bottom side it's 32.5, and towards the top side it's 33 degrees Celsius. Another TDM will play, which will be the last TDM. So here only you can see the difference. The cooler doesn't allow device to heat up much. So let's play the last TDM now. We have already completed 14 minutes. More 5 minutes to go. We'll try to finish the TDM in 5 minutes.
First time.
Nice shot. Clear. Dead.
The blue team.
Target down. Expired. Target down. Target down. Great. You're about to win.
Doesn't have a lot of time left. Killing spree.
Okay, so here also we have completed gaming of around 18 minutes. We can consider 19 itself. So if I show you the device temperature now, towards the top side you can see its max temperature is only 34 degrees Celsius, and towards the bottom side it's 32.6, wherein if you see the previous time when we did not use the cooler, there the maximum temperature was close to 37 degrees Celsius towards the top side, and towards the bottom side it was 35.7. So cooler does help your device not to get heated up much, and the gaming performance is also stable enough. And now talking about the chargers, so basically I have been using every charger which is available with me, that is of Oneplus. You can use any charger which is of 18 or more watts. With that you will get the best performance, and if you use any charger below 18 watt, it will only give you the suboptimal performance. And now let's talk about few things which I don't like, and one of them is the weight and the size. As I'm a gyro player, I do gaming with gyro, and adding 209 grams additional while gaming, that do affects your gyro performance. And if you are introducing yourself with OnePlus cooler for the first time, or any cooler, then obviously you'll face little bit of issues initially to adjust the weight. It's not a big concern, you guys will get used to it pretty soon. And it will be always hard to adjust the cooler at one place. Right now I'm using OnePlus 11, so here due to the camera module I'm able to adjust it at same place every time. But the devices having smaller camera module, it will be very difficult for them to adjust exactly in the center, and that too every time. So this is always a drawback with the coolers. And as I said about the exhaust, you can see if I point the heat gun towards the exhaust fans, the temperature is around 43 degrees Celsius. Right now I'm not gaming. If I start gaming, if I play 1 or 2 matches, it goes up to 48 degrees Celsius, which will make you uncomfortable because I hold my device like this and the exhaust is directly coming on my fingers. Another thing is a very minor, but it can be useful for some people who play light games, and there also in summers we have seen with regular screen on, device do gets heat up. I've seen few coolers which directly gets the power from the device, but here With OnePlus cooler, you will not be able to use the cooler directly with the Type-C to Type-C cable and won't be able to power the cooler. That's not a drawback, but it would have been done considering in mind not every user do heavy gaming. There are some users who do moderate gaming, and in summers obviously device heats up. To cool down the device, they can use the minimal performance of the cooler, which would have been a great thing. And later the noise. So let me show you the noise right now of the fan. I will not recommend you guys to use it on the max fan speed because here it do generates loud noise, and I'll show you in sample. I won't be editing or clearing the background noise from that particular audio. I won't say it's too noisy, but yes, if you don't use your headphones, you can easily hear the sound of these fans. So as I said, never use it at max speed. You can use it at medium or the lower one. Now coming on to the conclusion, with no doubt it's a great gadget for gamers and it's a must buy product. I am not recommending only OnePlus cooler, but in my experience, this OnePlus cooler is one of the best. There will be a lot of products which you guys can find it online. And I also won't recommend OnePlus cooler specifically to those people whose devices are smaller in size, because it's a huge gadget and you won't have any place to hold your device if you use OnePlus cooler. Even on my OnePlus 11, it took me a lot of time to get used to it. As I said, it's a great gadget for gamers. If you're okay with the things which I have mentioned, like which I don't like, then you should buy this product. You'll get it for around 3,299 from OnePlus store. But always remember to check out the alternates, because there are a lot of coolers which you guys can buy cheaper compared to OnePlus. They are also light in weight. Some of them will also work if you connect cable directly from your device. So guys, this was all about the OnePlus cooler. Make choice according to your requirement if you're planning to buy. As of now, only this much in this video. I hope you guys gonna like the video. If you like the video, then do give us a thumbs up. And also if you're new to our channel, then do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still